Okay, recording on this one. How about that one? So just push the button. I'm right
All
here.
I gotta do is push button.
I push the button. I'm recording already. All right, we're all recording.
All right. Hi, welcome to the B-Buzz. I'm Eric.
I'm John.
Dan couldn't make it today. He has some.
Outstanding warrants, and he didn't want the police to come and get him over here because that would be embarrassing.
Not really.
No, he's in jail already. Ain't no warrants about
So
it.
yesterday, to my understanding, we had a little bit of an issue with bees bearding on the hive.
Explain what bearding is.
And what bearding are is they actually, hundreds of bees will hang on to each other.
We'll show you that in a minute.
And when they hang on to each other, what it is they're bearding around, it's called bearding. They're bearding around the entrance. And what it actually is, it could be because of heat, it could be high humidity. Well, unfortunately, Dan and John weren't aware of this. And what actually had happened is the bees were bearding yesterday, kind of panicked a little bit, and they harvested the top part of the hive thinking that was the problem and they were going to swarm. And the only thing that it actually was is the hive had too much humidity inside there, so they try to protect themselves. If they have all the bees in the hive at one time, they cannot get enough airflow throughout the hive to actually dehumidify it.
Right.
So that is what our problem was. It was a huge learning curve. No harm, no foul.
Well,
We're learning.
like we explained to you, we don't know what we're doing. Mistakes are going to be made, and we'll correct them as soon as we possibly can. We did get honey out of it, so that's a good thing. We'll show you what bearding is here in a second. But everything went okay. It's going to go back to normal. It's no problem can be undone.
And we have a couple hives right now that one has a lot of activity hanging around outside of the door and stuff like that too. And that's going to be our number one hive. That'll be the flow hive. Our number two hive is the one that has a lot of bearding around it yet. Not a lot.
No, not
yes,
anymore.
less than it was just a little while ago. And what it is, it's just humid today. It was raining. It's very humid outside, and they're doing this to keep the humidity out of the hives. Some of our bigger hives, the number 10, are high 5 or 5 high.
Hive five. You gotta put
Okay,
hive
five.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
our call. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That one there and everything else like that is a bigger hive, so they have a lot more space to move around and so forth inside there, so they're not bearding out the way that they actually are in the 8-frame hive.
And if I could ask, if you guys are on Facebook, go to YouTube, BBuzz23,
I believe so.
BBuzz23, and try to subscribe. I know people are having problems with that. If you could try to go subscribe for us. I know we had 477 views looking at the leg of a tent. I don't know, it was 10 seconds long. 455 people looked at that. But when we bring our cute kids, we only get 5 views. 5.
So,
Kids
yeah,
are cute.
and the kids will be coming back more and more. My grandkids actually loved it. Little DJ really loved it. He thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Danielle, she liked being a video girl, so we'll leave her be the video girl and stuff like that. And she did have a good time. Went out to try to fly a kite with the kids afterwards and stuff like that. There just wasn't enough wind to get the kite up in the air, so it was part of a wash. But the beehive,
Worked out
the kids
well.
up at the beehives and everything else was successful, and they had a good time.
And we just want to say that we like having visitors, but we can't have them out here when we're harvesting. My hand looks 10 times as big as it was.
Yeah, John got it six times yesterday.
Oh, 6 or 7 times. They were attacking me because they didn't really like us stealing their honey. And they were bearding. And then we just read a thing on Google. Don't go buy them when they're bearding. Sure wish I would have read that yesterday.
Or called me. I happen to have a different
well,
engagement to do yesterday, so
Oh, he was in jail yesterday. Dan
I
is today.
was.
How'd you like them? How'd you like that food in jail?
Yeah, bologna sandwiches. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good boiled dinner.
But yeah, we made a mistake yesterday. We thought they were going to swarm. They're not going to swarm. But if they did, we have an extra hive over there that they could swarm too, hopefully. So
on that note,
we will,
we'll be back in a second, and we're going to show you some bearding.
bye now. I got to go shut mine off manually.
Get a watch.